Hi, I'm Nevada State Licensed Mortgage Consultant Damian Falcone. Today we're in the Summerlin part of Las Vegas and we're going to be answering the question, what exactly is a loan modification? You're watching Get Modified. Let's go in. Loan modification is the hottest and possibly most misunderstood topic in the entire mortgage industry. Let me tell you what the technical definition of a loan modification is. A loan modification is a process where the terms of a mortgage are modified outside the original terms of the contract agreed to between the lender and borrower. But we live in the real world, not the technical one. So the first problem is that people use the term as if it only has one meaning. However, there are three primary ways that a loan can be modified. You can receive a reduction in the principal, you can receive a reduction in the interest rate, or you could receive an elongation of the loan term. Let's take them in turn. First of all, to understand what a principal reduction is, you first need to understand what a principal is. No, not that kind of principal. A principal on a mortgage. That's the amount you originally borrowed in order to buy your home. If your home costs $200,000 and you put down $20,000, $180,000 is the principal that you owe on your loan. This is the amount that the interest of your loan is calculated on. A loan modification that reduces your principal makes it that you have less money to pay off and you have lower monthly payments since the interest will be calculated on a lower principal number. Another type of loan modification is an interest rate reduction. To reduce the interest rate on a mortgage while keeping the principal balance the same, you lower your monthly payments, and in turn, you reduce the amount you spend over the life of the loan. For example, let's say you have a mortgage with a principal balance of $200,000 and an interest rate of 7%. Your monthly payments would be $1,330.60, and over the life of your loan, you would pay a total of $479,016. Now let's say your mortgage had a 5% interest rate instead of a 7%. Now your monthly payment will be $1,073 per month and you would pay a total of $386,510 over the life of the loan. That's a difference of about $260 per month and $93,000 over the life of the loan. So remember, 1% can mean a lot more than you think. Okay, the third most common way a loan can be modified is a lengthening of the loan term. The most common loan term is 30 years. Why is it 30 years? What do I look like, a Nevada State Licensed Foreclosure Consultant?
You are one.
Oh yeah, well, don't worry about that. The most important thing to remember is that an elongation of the loan term does not reduce your principal, it doesn't reduce your interest, but it will reduce your monthly payment. Now, unfortunately, that will actually increase what you pay over the life of the mortgage. I think it's time for another example. Let's say you've got the same mortgage with a $200,000 principal over 30 years at 7%. Like I said before, your monthly note would be $1,330 and you would be paying approximately $480,000 over the life of the loan. Now let's say your lender modified that loan to be a 40-year loan instead of a 30-year loan. Instead of paying the principal and interest over 360 months, you would now be paying over 480. This would have the effect of lowering your monthly note to $1,242 a month, but it would increase the overall cost of the loan to $596,000. So as you can see, this is not always the best option. It provides for minimal relief over the short term, but over the life of the loan costs you much more in interest payments. Getting an elongation of the loan term is a lot like eating fast food and you're hungry. Let me tell you. So as I was saying, getting an elongation of the loan term is a lot like eating fast food. It can feel great now, but eventually you may wish you hadn't. But it is good. Got any more? So I hope I made myself clear. I definitely made myself full. Why don't we go over everything we learned today? Remember, there are three principal ways that a loan can be modified: a principal reduction, an interest rate reduction, and an elongation of the loan term. Also remember that frequently, loan modifications will use some or all three of these components together. Now you know exactly what they mean when they say loan modification. I'm Nevada State Licensed Mortgage Consultant Damian Falcone, and this is Get Modified.